We almost died up there, am I right? We almost fucking died. And of course she responded with, yeah, which was the right response. It was intense, you know. And then I made the mistake of asking this question. I said, so, I had my earphones on. Was everybody screaming or what? She said, no, just you two guys. So now I got a bond with this guy. Hey, we did the right thing, bro. We did the right thing. It was a really good reaction. We were afraid and we expressed ourselves. These people, they're dead inside. They're emotionally numb. Our culture does it to them. You know, the texting, the email. It's a longer discussion, but you know where I'm coming from. So the pilot lands, you know, and I wanted him to own his side of this. Like in my mind, he almost killed me. And when we landed, I wanted him to say something. I wanted him to take responsibility for what he put me through. I don't know what I expected him to say. What was he going to land? He get on the mic and go, holy fuck, is everybody okay? That was ridiculous. The co-pilot's still crying. I don't think I'm going to be able to fly again. I'm just not cut out for it anymore. I have a family, you know, but no, we didn't get that. We got welcome to Cleveland. Local time is 12:06. And then I thought, fuck him, fuck you. I'm going to say something to this pilot. So I'm in the back of the plane, I'm getting off the plane, I see the cockpit doors open, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to fucking give him a piece of my... I could feel a thought fist forming. Like something was going to come out of my face and just punch him directly in his dumb fucking head. And I don't know what happened to my nerve or what went on between here and the cockpit. But by the time I got to the cockpit door, this is what I ended up doing. I ended up sticking my head in and going, you guys have fun up there? What am I, reprimanding children? What am I, you fellas with your mid-air shenanigans? That was hard. Scared me here. And right in character, this fucking pilot looks at me and he goes, yes, I did! So now I'm thinking, fuck you. You know, you emasculated me, you almost killed me up there, fuck this flight. And I go and I pick up my bag, my sandbag, and I go out to the curb, wait for a cab, and it's starting to rain, the storm just flew through. It's starting to hit Cleveland. I see the other screaming guy over there, waiting for a cab. We have one of those weird bonding moments that people have almost died together have. Like, that's right, man. Nah, never forget, brother. See you next year at the wall. So, thank you for the hearty laughing back. So that's the kind of laugh this show generally gets. In a focused, maybe later evening situation. And I want to appreciate that guy for doing his part and laughing deeply at that joke. Because I personally, I like when one guy laughs in a room of 1,000 people. That's because that means 999 people go, what the fuck is he laughing at? And oddly, that's how religion started. So I get to my hotel, and the storm hits Cleveland. It's bad. Lightning, thunder, sideways rain, really bad storm. And I'm in my hotel, it's like 12:30 at night, I'm like, holy fuck, I did almost die. And I start to kind of freak out with that feeling of like, I lived, you know, I'm all weirded out, I'm almost crying, and I start reevaluating my life. Like, I gotta be better to people, man. I'm a fucking asshole. I gotta fucking be grateful for things, and I almost died. And I didn't know what to do with all the energy, you know, I was just freaking out, so I just jerked off. I'll be honest with you, 99% of the time, a guy jerking off alone in a hotel room is a sad thing. Not this time. This was a celebration of life. I didn't even watch porn. I didn't even think about fucking. I just jerked off to being alive. Now this is going to get a little, I feel pretty close to you people, so I'll be honest. It's going to get a little too much information here. But I cake at a festival in the middle of the afternoon, but believe me, I had the same reaction you guys did. I'm like, oh, what did I do? What the fuck is wrong with me? And it's late at night, and I called my girlfriend after that, you know. And I told her about the flight, and she's like, oh my God, are you okay? She got upset, and I'm like, yeah, I'm all right, I just jerked off. She goes, yeah, well, that's good, right? I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. I came on the floor of my hotel room. She said, why'd you do that? I'm thinking fast, I said, because that's what freedom feels like. Yeah, that's that story. Now I'm going to be walking around the grounds. Fucking groups of fucking drunk people. That's the dude who jerked off! That's me, proud of it. Hey, don't Google mouth cancer images. Just putting that out there. Maybe I should tell you the story. I almost died in my mind. Look, I travel a lot. And I was in a hotel in Madison. It's not important to the story, but we need to picture a hotel like me in Wisconsin. You got it? Yeah, well, that guy's still recharged. But that's just where I stand on that. What's that? Yeah, fuck him, right? Yeah. I always feel like I'm not doing enough. You know, like during the Occupy thing, I didn't occupy shit. I rationalize that by thinking, like, I have a hard enough time occupying me on a day-to-day basis. I didn't fucking occupy anything. And I started, like I'm a little lefty, too, and I started, like, I'd watch coverage of the protests on TV, and I was getting mad at my team. And I couldn't understand it. I was like, what the fuck? You know why it is? It's because when you watch a protest on television, for some reason, they always zoom in on the one white guy with dreadlocks with a drum. I don't know why that is. No matter where in the country it is, there's a protest in Madison, like, and like there's a protest in San Francisco, and then if you watch closer, like, holy fuck, it's the same guy. That guy's got nothing to do. He's just burning time with the Burning Man, that guy. But you know, maybe I should do this for you. I did take, I'm not completely apathetic. I'm not apathetic, I'm just inactive, all right? But during the protest, I did do one thing. I got a cousin who's a stockbroker who I fucking hate. His name's Neil, and Neil can go fuck himself. Neil was a stockbroker with other kids. I never liked him. I was always an artistic kid. He was always the kid that made money. You know, flea markets, whatever. He was always the kid I was judged against. When I'd say something like, Mom, I think I'm going to paint for my life. My mom would say, you know, Neil only makes money. I fucking hated him. So during the Occupy movement, I thought, well, this is a good time to reach out to Neil. I haven't seen him since we were kids. To hang out at my grandma's house. I'm going to send Neil an email. And I bring it along with me. I'll share it with you. No subject. Neil, been a long time since we played guitar at my grandma Goldie's house. Good times. Give us our country back and kill yourself. You still playing? Mark, haven't heard back from Neil yet. Man, I would have heard something really bad went wrong. This is my process right here. This is how I work, right there. That's what's kept me out of the big time for 25 years. Just bullshit. Like sometimes I don't even know what the hell's on here. Like things just float by themselves and I have to track the thought of it. Like right there in the middle of the page it just says autoerotic asphyxiation. Well, I know I didn't do that, so what was I thinking? I would remember if I did that. And then I realized, well, I know what that is. I spent a lot of time in hotel rooms, and I decided that autoerotic asphyxiation is really just a hotel room thing. I don't think people are doing that at home. I picture dudes are leaving for business trips going, honey, where's that belt I always bring? You know, the belt with the weird marks? Yeah, I don't know how that happened. It's weird. But I also started thinking, like, I think autoerotic asphyxiation was created in a hotel room. I spent a lot of time in a hotel room. And if you spend any time alone in a hotel, even if it's just 2 days, at some point during that hotel room stay, you will be sitting alone in that fucking room saying this to yourself, I want to fucking kill myself. But with me, usually about 5 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, I'll just jerk off. So how long before you're like, hey, maybe we can bring these two things together? I can just see myself sort of like, I know I need a belt and a door, and then I just sort of like put my pants down. Fuck, I should Google it. See, I didn't get to the mouth cancer story, and I have to close. It's a shame. I'll do it real quick. So here's what happens. All right, I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm in my hotel room. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to my Bobby waffle in the morning. Some travelers, you know that feeling where you check into a hotel and you see the free breakfast buffet area and you eyeball that waffle maker. And you see that some party thinks like, hey, how bad could tomorrow be? At 9:58 tomorrow morning, 2 minutes before that buffet closes, I'm going to be making my own waffle. It's going to feel like my fucking birthday for 10 minutes. So I'm just in my room, doing my work, my important work, updating my status, tweeting, pushing my slightly inconsistent, damaged brand out to the world. Isn't it fucking amazing we're on Facebook and Twitter as grown-ups? Are we adults? As a culture, are we emotionally severed? Have you ever had that moment where you're updating your status and you realize, holy fuck, every status update should just say, would someone please acknowledge me? And then you wait it out. Like. Some people might important work, and I'm eating licorice candy compulsively. That was my compulsive behavior du jour. I have a short menu. I can eat compulsively, I can masturbate compulsively in the hotel room, or I can nap compulsively. That sounds like a contradiction in terms, but it's not. I also call them panic naps. A panic nap is usually preceded by this moment of some kind where you're like, fuck, I got it, god damn it, I'm tired. Some people understand the panic nap, good. So I'm eating these licorice candies and I'm typing, and I feel something in my mouth that hurts. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Is that bite my lip? Is that a canker sore? Shit. So I go into the bathroom of my hotel room and I pull out my lip. And I see like these 2 sores that are all red and brown and open. And of course I say, holy fuck! Is that mouth cancer? That must be mouth cancer. And I swear to God, in 8 minutes, I went through all 5 stages of grief, okay? First there's denial. That's not fucking mouth cancer. Then there's, anger. Fuck! I have mouth cancer! Then there's bargaining. God, I know I haven't been good and I really haven't believed much, but if you could make this not be mouth cancer, I would appreciate it. And then, of course, there's depression. I have mouth cancer. And then finally, acceptance. I don't need my mouth. So I go to my hotel room and I take a panic nap that starts with, fuck, mouth cancer, god damn it, and I crash out for like 20 minutes. Then I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, I gotta do some research. I have to Google mouth cancer. Because doctors love when you come prepared. There's nothing that modern doctors like more than you walking into the office and go, don't even bother with the tests. I Googled it, dude. I'm fucked. So I spent 15 minutes looking at every mouth cancer available on Google. Now, if there was a big list of the shittiest things you could ever do with time for 15 minutes, Googling mouth cancer has got to be at least number 2. Right under sticking pins in your balls for no reason. But I don't want to alienate the S&M crowd because I know you're emotionally insulated and you need to hurt yourself to feel, so you can interchange it.